So folks, I'm recording this just as a record for social media so we can get it out there and people are aware of what's going on social media. But we got a very kind of a troubling call this morning from one of Angie's co-workers. Angie was off today and she got a call first from a co-worker that said was asking where the alarm was, the alarm box when you walk into an office and you have a certain amount of time to push in the code. Well, that box, or whatever you want to call it, was not on the wall. So they were calling up and asking Angie where it was, and she didn't understand the question. What do you mean, where is it? So they hung up because it was just a confusing call, and she calls up the manager, who's also her friend, and let her know what's going on. Looks like somebody might have got into the office, and the box is on the floor, so they had ripped the alarm box off the floor and off the wall, and it was on the floor. And there were keys, strewn around the office. So her friend goes into the office and calls back and says, you might, I know it's your day off and I don't need you to come in here for help or anything, but you might want to come in here because it looks like they targeted just your office. So she got pretty upset about that. And so her and I, took a ride over to the office building and took these pictures, and indeed it looked like they just had targeted her office, opened up one drawer, unplugged the computer, unplugged the UPS, which is backup power for the computer, and kind of twisted the computer a little bit so maybe they could get to it. I'm not sure. If we didn't turn the computer on, we haven't touched anything really, and I'm not sure if they're gonna call the cops or not. But it was weird, and there were keys there. But here's a couple of weird things about the story. And okay, I'm going to tell you the weird things about the story now. In order for them to have gotten into this office area, they had to go through a vacant apartment, which now you can access the office through, I believe this is right, through a vent, through the roof, through the vent, and then come in the attic, I guess. Yeah, it was the attic. And then down this area to get into this little utility kind of room in which they came down and cut the power to the whole building there. So they cut the power of the breaker and ripped the alarm system out of the wall, and then looks like they just went to her office and did what I told you that they did, right? They looks like they got to the computer. I'm not sure if they turned it on, if they were trying to get access to it or whatnot, but they had turned off all the power right from the breaker and unplugged. So they unplugged the computer and everything that was plugged into the UPS, and they went through one drawer and kind of threw keys around a little bit. They didn't take any checks, they didn't take tools, they didn't take anything, they didn't take the computers. So it's a real bizarre thing, and I'm just throwing it out there right now because it seems like since the beginning of the year, and I'm not trying to get paranoid, but since the beginning of the year, we've been having some targeted incidents. It seems, I think a month or two ago, I did a video about a big black Suburban with tinted windows that kept on showing up to the same parking lot that I'd be at a certain time pretty much every day for a week, and that Suburban was there. and I put that on Facebook. So, but just little odd things have been happening since the beginning of the year, the end of last year. And so just appreciate everybody's prayers for us. I mean, this stuff is real, right? So I'm not sure which report it could be, or if it's just reports that we've done in the past. I'm not sure who we've upset, whatnot, you know. But if you're looking for our hard drives and our laptops, I mean, anything that I have on my laptop or she's got on her work on her laptop or her work computer, you can readily find on social media. You know, it's not like they're going to find some hidden treasure out there, you know. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What does it sound like? I don't think we're being paranoid, folks, to be honest with you. I think that there's just been weird things that have been happening since the beginning of the year. Anyway, folks, we're going to continue reporting, God willing, and we do appreciate your prayers and your support. And you can support us on patreon.com/Victurus Libertas, where we don't have any ads on our videos. And hopefully our Roku channel is going to be approved. They are reviewing it here tonight or tomorrow or the next day, so hopefully that's approved, and I'll make an announcement and how you can get to that channel once it is finalized. God bless you, folks. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.